Hey guys, welcome to our channel Fun Plus School. Today we are going to see about tuples in Python. Before getting into the topic, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. If you really like the video, make sure you hit the like button because that will motivate us a lot. And don't forget to click the notification bell. Then only you will get instant notifications of our future videos. Without making further delay, let's get into the topic. In previous video, we were talking about what is data structures in Python, what is inbuilt data structures and user-defined data structures and list also. But in this video, we are going to see about tuples only. Okay. First, we are going to see what is meant by tuples. Tuples can store ordered elements and it can store different data types in a sequential manner. And tuples are immutable, that is unchangeable. In tuples, we cannot able to modify elements or we cannot able to change the elements which is present inside tuples. That is the meaning of immutable or unchangeable, right? Next, we can store elements in parentheses. We should store elements in parentheses. As a programmer, we have to know the differences between parentheses, square brackets and curly braces, right? Next, we have to store all the elements inside the index, right? As we saw in the list example. If you missed my previous video, please click on the I button and watch my previous video. Okay, you have to store all the elements inside the index starting with a 0 and it goes on until the last element you are giving inside the tuple. Clear? Python provides inbuilt functions in tuples. First one is index, second one is count. There are two inbuilt functions in tuples. Let's see one by one. First, we can see what is meant by index function. I've taken the example containing 5 elements present inside the tuple and I have given the name as things, starting with index 0 and ending with 4. Index is used to get a index of a particular element. For that, you have to give things.index of yes. Here, things is the name of the tuple and index is the inbuilt function. Inside this function, you have to pass the element. Whatever element you want, you can pass. It will return the particular index of that element. Here I have passed yes. Here yes is the element and it will return index 1. Clear? Next we are going to see example for count. I have taken the same example and here things is the name of the tuple and starting with the index 0 and ending with the index 4. Here things is the name of the tuple. Dot count is the inbuilt function. Have passed 5 inside this count. Here you can pass any element you want. Have passed 5. Okay, it will retrieve 1 because 5 has occurred in the tuple only one time. What if 5 has occurred in the tuple 10 times? It will return 10. So count is basically used to count the number of occurrence of element. Let's see programming example for all of these functions. Okay, here I am going to use PyCharm IDE. Have already created a project and I've already created a file under this project. Here I am going to create the same example, things equal to, you have to pass the elements inside this parentheses. As I said before, 4, 7, 8 and then I've randomly given the elements inside this. First I'm going to simply print these things. Let's see what will happen. Yes, it is simply printing this tuple inside this parenthesis. Next I'm going to show you example for index. So I'm going to print the index of 7. So I'm going to print this index of 7. That is why I've given this syntax inside the print. Let's see what will happen. Yes, it is returning 1 because 7 is present in the index of 1, right? 4 is in 0, 7 is in 1, 8 is in 2, 9 is in. Clear? Next we are going to see example for count. This also I am going to print inside this print. So count of, I am going to count occurrence of 8. It will return 1 obviously because 8 is occurred in the list only one time. So now I am going to update this as 2 8s. Like this. So 8 has occurred in the tuple as 3 times. So it is returning 3. So count is used to count the number of occurrence of element. So we have found the example for 2 inbuilt functions in tuple. I want to show you guys one more example for this. So if you want to concatenate 2 tuples, what you have to do? In list, it has a inbuilt function. Okay. But here in tuple, if you want to concatenate 2 strings, you have to give plus symbol. Okay. Before that, I didn't declare any other tuple here. So I am declaring the tuple like this here equal to, I am going to give a character value. So A, S and D. Clear? So here I want to if I want to concatenate 2 tuples, I want to give like this. I have to use plus symbol. Clear? So it will return the concatenation, it will return after concatenating 2 tuples. it is returning like this because 4, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8 is occurring the tuple 1 and ASD is a character values which is occurring inside things 1. So this plus symbol is used to concatenate two tuples. First one is things and second one is things 1. I have taken here like that only, right? So if you want to concatenate two tuples, you have to give plus. And I want to show you guys one more example. Things 2 equal to, if I want to use only one element inside the tuple, like I'm going to give dog. I don't know why I'm giving dog. For example, I'm giving right. Next, I'm going to print that inside this. Oops. Okay. Things 2. Okay. Next, here I'm going to run the program. It will return dog. Simple. But here, what if I want to get the type of this tuple? I have to give like this, right? So, type is basically used to return a data type of the variable, right? Here it is returning str. But why? Here things 2 is the tuple, right? Why it is returning str, that is string? So basically type is used to return the type of the variable. If I'm giving here string, it will return string. If I'm giving here integer, it will return here integer. But here I've declared a tuple, right? But why it is declared, it is showing str? So here, if you want to have only one element inside the tuple, you have to give comma. Clear? Then only it will return the type as tuple. See, now it is returning tuple. Clear? So, if you want to have only one element inside the tuple, you should give this comma. Then only it will take this type as tuple. Otherwise, it will take this as a string or integer or float, whatever value you are giving inside this tuple. It will return that type only. Remember that. Okay. Next, in the starting of the video, I was talking about the tuple is immutable or unchangeable, right? So you have to know that example too. Clear? Then only you will be able to understand. So now here, I want to change the things of index 4. Here, what is the value present inside the index 4? 4 is in 0, 7 is in 1, 8 is in 2, and 9 is in 3. And here, this 8 is in the index of 4. Now, I want to change the value of 8 that is present inside the index 4 as D. Clear? I'm going to print the things. Okay? But let's see what will happen. Oops, it is returning error. What it is saying? Tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay? So as we saw in the starting of the video, in tuples we are not able to change the values because tuples are immutable, that is unchangeable. So you should not change the value, or you cannot able to change the value inside the tuple. So this is an example I want to show you guys. So it will throw error. Okay, right? First we have created a tuple and just after that we are printing the value. So it is displaying tuples as it is. And after that I have used index. So it is returning only 1 because 7 is occurred in the first index. Next, I've used count inbuilt function and I've passed 8 here. It is returning 3 because 8 is occurred in the tuple as 3 times. After that, I've created one more tuple for understanding purpose to concatenate these two tuples. That is things and things 1. That is here things. And this, that is here things and things 1. So after concatenating, it is displaying as only one tuple. That is, it has concatenated, that is, it is combined this first tuple and the second tuple. And after that, it is displaying the result like this. After that, I want to get the type of this data type. It is displaying first as string because I have missed this comma. So if you want to have only one element inside the tuple, you have to give like this. Finally, I'm trying to change the value of the tuple, which is inside this things. So it is returning error. Clear? That's all about today's video, guys. If you have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section. I will clear those doubts in my next video because I'm ending this video here. I will meet you in my next video. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.